first HBCU in blockchain in Web3. It's what our community has dubbed us. I'm proud of that moniker for sure. We started back in 2022 for the home team, Black, Brown, and Allied folks to learn and grow in emerging technology. And that's been the mission ever since. So we've been diving in. Some of my favorites, the blockchain side, specifically in blockchain, the NFTs, digital collectibles, the art side, where art and music and all that in crypto and in blockchain lives. That's my favorite for sure. But also the fungible tokens, so just all the currency side, the trading side, the DeFi, decentralized finance, and all that good stuff as well too. Starting with number 1 crypto coin, Bitcoin, number 2 Ethereum, all the way on down those 33 plus million coins and growing exponentially every day. It's a good time. Also, the other emerging technology that we dabble in heavily is on the AI side. AI has been having another crazy moment with the agentic side, or the agents or the bots that are able to follow multiple commands, build different things, learn and grow on their own, surf the web, search out documentation, build apps, code, all kind of stuff. It's really a whole vibe. And we've been learning and growing together as a community, and it's been a really good time. It's been pretty fruitful. I'm just Unc, you know? Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, sir. What's going on, family? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, sir. Back in the building. What's going on, family? How y'all doing on YwB? Back for Yappin with B162. TGIF with a recap action. Hey, Sykes, my guy in the building. What's the word, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. Noti gang strong. Yes, W first, fam. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? How's everything going your way, fam? It's good to see you. For sure, for sure. For sure. I dig it. I dig it. Let me see. Let me get a couple things going. Hey, y'all. Amazing. Hey, second half action. Second half starts now. We are here. I'm loving it. We had a blast yesterday. Little 200-day marathon vibes. Let's go. Let's go. You feel me? Yeah, it's a really good time. Really good time. Let's get it. W Lurk Z in the building. What's the word, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. Why is this not working? Let's go. Get it. Connect. There we go. Bang. Bang, bang. We are live. We are live. So yes, yesterday was a goated episode. Not gonna lie, I had a blast with y'all. You know, we cooked, man. I think we were up to like 200 live views. I think it's our biggest stream yet for Shirley on this day, 200 yesterday. So it was amazing. We had a special secret guest that came through for undivided attention, and it was Mom. She came through. So I had my mom pull up, did a little interview on that. That was amazing. You know, she cooked, learned about her and the family and the journey, and it was a really good time. Really good goated episode. It's already doing crazy numbers. So shout out to y'all. After that, you know, we got outside, kind of did a little tech testing, all that good stuff, and got outside, a little IRL action. Yeah. Beautiful stream yesterday, y'all. I can't even complain. But we are in the second half, baby. Let's get it on the road to this 365. You know, 400 days and beyond. So yeah, it's a little over halfway point, and I'm having a blast with y'all. So yes, I'm on IGB. This is Yappin with B162. You know, we dive in to heavily over here. Just, you know, yapping like crazy. But talking about emerging tech, you know, that's our biggest focus. You know, since 2022, when we started the community, just helping brown, black, and allied folks learn and grow in emerging technology. You know, so blockchain side, you know, crypto side, all that good stuff. The art side and the NFT layer, all that, which is my favorite. But also AI has been having a crazy time. If you know, you know. But if you don't, pull up a chair and we'll get into it. But AI has been having a massive run. Also, you know, you've been talking about metaverse, AR, VR, all that good stuff as well too. So it's been a good time building these past 4 years, building up community, building up content, and just recently hopped in the live stream era. Before live streaming, we were basically hosting like audio only podcasts over on Twitter Spaces. And having some go-to conversations since 2022. So stepped over into the live stream era, put the cams on, got the video side, multimedia, you know, stepping up the production for sure. April last year, and it's been an amazing time ever since. So yeah, we're in the streaming era and learning a lot, growing, utilizing those AI tools to help us in this avenue as well too. And it's been a good time. Utilizing the blockchain platforms and stuff that are embracing the live streaming era as well. It's a good time. I'm telling you, it's a good time. So shout out to all y'all for for always pulling up, showing up, and showing major love. But we're gonna get into it. All right. So first off, I haven't looked at any of these charts in a hot minute. Is the market doing anything? Is the market doing anything? Let's see real fast. All right, cool. Oh yeah, the market's doing something. It's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. It might be the right way for some of you to try to look for some pricing, but yeah, let's see. Little coin market cap action. So this is kind of the site I use to kind of track all of the whole crypto market and see what's going on in emerging tech and in the Web3 side in crypto. Total market cap right now 2.41 trillion, down 2.5% on the day. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Bitcoin was like back up to 70, 72, I think, a couple days ago. But yeah, now down sitting, let's see, 24 hours. Yeah, almost down 4%, 68, 180. That's still a hefty price tag per Bitcoin. And it's been a journey over these years, not gonna lie. Hey, 3, 2, 1, jump in a building. What's good, family? How you doing? I'm not sure what's the word, Brody. Just chilling, man. Just looking at some charts real quick before we get going. Just trying to get some. I'll probably try to get some noties out in things. You know, I should do that. Live for day 201. Let's get it. But yes, sir. Day 201, man. Crazy. Day 200 yesterday. Tried to do a little marathon vibes. It was pretty solid, man. I had my mom's come through for undivided attention interview. That was goated. You be investing for real, for real? Nah. You know what? I really don't. I really don't. I maybe a future on YwB arc, but right now, man, I'm really like still in the art side, still in the use cases around like blockchain and crypto for artists really and for creatives and just people building stuff. And I'm more of a, I guess, quote unquote investor in artists and people and stuff. As far as like these coins and crypto companies and stuff like that, I mean, I dabble here and there. Withholding, some of these coins. We started Bitcoin, still 60% of the whole total market cap, 2.41 trillion. So that's really, you know, nothing to dismiss, right? Number one coin is still number one coin by a large margin. Number two, ETH is only like 10% of the total market, which is huge compared to the rest of that. Is the rest of the total market is 36, almost 37 million coins. It's all Chinese to me. I'm crying. Hey, shout out to the Chinese. They going crazy. Shout out to the global, just the world. Shout out to the world is all diving into this. I can learn something with these lives. Absolutely, absolutely. So I mean, so tell me, jump a little bit more about like what you are familiar with. Like I know you know the terms like Bitcoin, crypto, um, blockchain, and things, but like tell me a little bit, because yeah, we can definitely dive in. I think one of the things that we've been doing since 2022, then you need to stick with us over here at the U. Facts. You'll love it here. It's a good time. Okay, we back. That's what's up. Boss in a building. What's the word, family? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, we cooked up. So yeah, okay. So I mean, jump, it's all really started, this whole crypto movement all really started with Bitcoin back in 2008, 2009. I know Bitcoin like the LeBron, and I know there's been a lot of scams with the crypto, the bigger creators trying to get a quick buck. Then rug pull. Yeah, you ain't lying. And I think that's the news. The negativity news, the negative news travels virally. No, I feel you. No, I know a lot of those. I know a lot of those scams and stories and rug pulls and all that good stuff. I do know a lot of, on the flip side, the other balance of a lot of communities and founders, builders, and all that good stuff, building some cool stuff for people globally. But all of it started with Bitcoin. Builders building facts. It's around the clock. I love it. Shout out to Z. I remember when GameStop went viral. Also, yes, and that's solid. That's a cool little call out, because that's really when my guy Better Call Saul hopped into the Web3 space and crypto and all that good stuff. So Yeah, he knows big ball when it comes to the GameStop stuff. I do a little bit, that whole little. I was following it, that short squeeze action and all that good stuff. Major that was a time. That was a time. I'm not gonna lie. I was right there. I wasn't on the Reddit chats like that type of vibes, Wall Street bets and things like that. But Jimmy is my only stock I put money in. Other than that, debanked AF. Sheesh, that boy is in the future. I like it. I like it. I like it. Um, that's too funny. You know what? I haven't even looked at. I got some like a little small little bucket of dividend paying stocks, like from a couple years ago, but I haven't even looked to see what that's doing. I might eventually, but yeah. What are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts? Jump on like the whole GameStop joint. I mean, that was interesting. I think it was a cool little how do I summarize this? It was a cool little, community building thing. Retail investors, what they call us, what they call the everyday man out there, man and woman. Um, the retail investors. Uh I wish I would have splashed on that also. Yeah, of course, of course. Hindsight's always 2020. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight's always 2020. I mean, I want to come on the pod now. GME was mentioned. We baited him, got him. Apes. Yeah, man, it's a lot. What do you mean LOL dividend stocks? What? I mean, hey, it's just yeah. I mean, I feel you. You know, we ain't gonna 10x overnight in that, but I mean. I don't even know what GME. Oh, GME is GameStop. So GME is the handle for, the stock ticker for GameStop. So that's the short. How let's see, let's pull it up. What y'all be looking at your stocks on? Sometimes I just be going to Yahoo stocks. I don't know, or Google stocks or whatever. The ticker, yeah, the little stock price ticker. GME. How I share this? Bang bang, bada bang bang, bang bang. I haven't seen Think or Swim mentioned in a hot minute. Shout out to Think or Swim. That's too funny. See, bro, I never got into this, but I did get into sports gambling for a little bit. How'd that go? Yeah, man. Yeah. For me, I'm not a gambler. I'm not a gambler slash speculator, but I will believe in people. You know what I'm saying? In artists. So I mean, I get technically that is speculation. Technically that is gambling, but you know what I'm saying? Had its ups and downs, bro. Of course, man. Of course. Um, yeah, learned a lot from it. Sports gambling is something I'll never get back into. You was in there? You was in there, Z? Yeah, see this stuff, man. And it's crazy because right now, like a lot, too much dopamine for you. Yeah. A lot of the new apps, new platforms now are just going ham and just trying to target younger and younger crowds, which is crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, humans since the beginning of humans are going to speculate, gamble, and bet on something. And now it's just too much. Like homies are out there. I see on some of these apps, the new prize picks, prize bets, still looking at Kalshi. Yeah, Kalshi, like they're over here betting on the number of cars going through stoplights. Like, what? I don't know, man. Downloaded it, couldn't load funds. Yeah, yeah. I'll be getting to the KYC part and be like, no, I'm cool. The KYC, know your customer, put in your all your info and stuff. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. That was a benefit. I'm weak. I'm weak. Didn't even make bad bets too. Yeah, well, the younger crowd push is how I got into it. Yeah, that's crazy, Jump. And I hate that. I really do hate that. I mean, I really do hate that. Homie, F me with a bookie. And I be owing for others. Sheesh. Yeah, that's a wild time. That's a wild time. But yeah, on the screen right here, so you got the New York Stock Exchange ticker GME, which is GameStop Corp. Let's see, 24.06 today, $24.06. Okay, up a little tiny bit. All right, almost a full percent. I dig it. What are they doing? Let's see what the 1 year chart looking like for GameStop. Okay, okay. I mean, okay. 5 year. Yeah, this was the crazy. This was the craziness right here. This was the craziness. 2021. That's a wild time. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Interesting. Flagpole. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that was a whole interesting thing, man. Like, it was cool to see one, retail investors, just the everyday people really sticking together and holding the line for as long as they could, all that good stuff. I don't know, it's just wild times trying to stick it to the billionaires, and it was interesting to see, that short squeeze action and just the infinite loss capacity, and then the platforms, basically bailed them out and turned the switches off, and it was like, yeah, that was a wild thing to see. I know Robinhood and all, I guess we still holding. I dig it. I dig it. Ninja in a building. What's the word? How you doing? That's nuts. 25% of the outstanding stock is directly registered off of exchanges. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a good way if you're smart and have self-control and awareness, like being at the casino. You got to have a solid plan. Get in, get out. It's a dangerous game. I'm from Nevada. The house always wins. They got too much money. But I loved it. I love watching it. And then, you know, what some of the other stocks that were going crazy as well too. What they have, like Nokia at the same time. It's a rig game. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, most famous saying in the book, house always wins. Big bank tank little bank. It's crazy. It's sad. It's capitalistic society sometimes. It does us dirty. But yeah, y'all. WW combo already to kick it off. I dig it. You know what I'm saying? But that was all fake though. What was all fake though? Yeah. But yeah, I'm not super W capitalism. Oh, here goes Scale in the building. What's going on, Scale? How are you doing, family? Good to see y'all. Jimmy was and still is an idiosyncratic risk. I read that wrong. What does that mean? To the whole system. My honest opinion. Mm. Tell us more. That's a bar. Boss said true for sure. My camera said he don't want to show up today. All right. Come on, my guy. Let's get it together. Yes. Focus. But yeah, y'all. How'd y'all feeling about that conversation yesterday? It was crazy. It was a good time. We got outside a little IRL action. It was fire. It was fire. They never expected retail investors to operate as a collective. And that's the crazy part. That's the philosophy, psychology part that was so intriguing to me, is when, groups of people can't operate as a collective. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things for me is like collaboration is it. That's the thing. that's what humans are here for. Is to collaborate together with each other and our environment. But that's a whole other different conversation. But capitalism is something that makes me money, it makes me more money, so I love it. But you scale, I mean, how does capitalism directly make you money? Because I feel like your skills and abilities are what make you money currently, and the internet. Well, but the internet, well, yeah, I'm crying. I'm crying. Add a command, you know dang well I'm not putting that command in here. You tripping. You better get a refund on your points. I'm dead. I'm dead. If they didn't pause the buy button January 28th, they would have gone bank. Who would have gone bankrupt though? Because from what I seen in the stories and stuff, it was like maybe one asset manager, billionaire dude, whatever, that was like really, really, really in trouble. And then a couple of the other ones, like, bailed him out and stuff. WBV, always for sure. Forever. So this right here is why Web3 is so powerful. You could probably got to define Ken Griffin. Yeah, that guy. This is right here is why Web3 is so powerful. That's facts. But then you got to define Web3. just blockchain tech, crypto. But it's all just a tool, man. It's all just a tool. I have a general question for y'all. It's not meant to be disrespectful, but for those that have gone to college, did y'all take like an econ 101 class? That's a W question. That's a W question. I've only taken maybe like two econ classes in my life. Um, it was cool. It was cool. It wasn't like, I'll be honest, it wasn't like the super math that was like really intriguing me, to be honest. Like, I didn't really like econ economics. As you go way back, I'm crying. I'm more I don't know. I just like I like the math. Like I feel like econ math is like manipulatable. You know what I'm saying? But we seeing that. The economies worldwide, globally, all that good stuff. I think Econ 101 should be mandatory for everyone. Tell us some of the reasons why. I feel you. I believe you. I like algebra and trig, calculus. I like there's a problem and there's a set answer. Explaining the second, but it's not about the math, it's about learning the fundamentals. Exactly. And that's where you lose me because I love the math. I'm a big math head. English, math, I was cool off that. I'm crying. Jump said, no, we not here for the variables. I like the variables. I feel you though. That was kind of confusing for a lot of people. Wait. We just got the numbers down. And you gonna throw some letters in here? That's crazy. But if you have a W teacher, it's all good. It's all good. But W teachers are far and few between, man. I'm telling you. But we got one in the chat. Boss a W teacher for sheezy. Crazy how I have to apply Newton's second law of motion to my Roblox game. Why is that crazy? CeeLo is performing in Roblox now. Now, or you mean like now? Might have to go download that. He got you. See? Now you're not wrong. Teachers can make or break a course for your semester. Teachers can make or break you for your life, which is that's a crazy role model influence. A lot of teachers take that for granted. A lot of them realize that and they recognize that and they embrace it and they do what they're supposed to do. Not right now, but in general. Okay, ratemyprofessor.com was my savior. I'm crying. But that's hey, that's what people should be doing. We're rating and reviewing everything else. Why not? Show speed is my cousin. Dub cuz, man. That's what's up, Scale. That's what's up, man. You know what's never mind. Never mind. I'm not going there. What else? What else? What else? I think yeah. I want to know more Ninja's thoughts about economics though, for sure. For sure, for sure. But what else? What else? Let me see. All right. So jump man, but I'm heavily like in the crypto side, like that super niche down, just learning the tokens, learning what's going on, just seeing the ecosystem. I've been in it so long. It all kind of started off 2008 to 2008, Halloween 2008. Satoshi Nakamoto, whoever that anonymous person is, people are developer, whatever. We don't know the identity. There's speculation around that identity for sure. But you funk with it. I've had buddies make careers off it. Respect it. Off of like crypto, Web3 specifically, blockchain or trading, all of it. Yeah, I feel you. Same. W tokens that aren't W tokens that aren't to make money but add utility, just trading, yeah, for sure. But add utility that wasn't possible before. But I think that's the thing, Z, is like a whole lot of this space and this evolution of just this internet tech, that's all it is. All of it like wasn't possible before, which is kind of like that's what's throwing people so much. And that's what's like, I don't know. Some people are seeing like just dollar sign opportunities and just scam. And other people are like, okay, this is fire. We need to teach more people about it. We need to, get more people in to help humanity. I don't know. It's a wide spectrum, but that's how good the tool is. When the tool is that wide, I mean, the humans are gonna do what they want to do with it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, here we go. Bang, I love paragraph. So there's a lot of people who think capitalism is inherently bad or evil, and they don't understand how it works, and they confuse crony capitalism with capitalism. So I don't even know what that means in the quotes. So understanding basic concepts like supply and demand, how capitalism works, principles of scarcity, yep, opportunity cost, consumer behavior, GDP, yep, what causes inflation, deflation, what is fiscal and monetary policy. Those are all such important things to understand that most people have no clue about. Yes, facts. Always going to be good and evil. But I think that's what I'm saying. But even Nacho, even that, all of that, people don't even. A lot of people in and outside of whatever crypto blockchain don't even understand those mechanisms inside of just Bitcoin itself. Just number one Bitcoin in 2008 alone. Minus the track record of this experiment actually going and working and all that good stuff and running up the numbers. A lot of people just you're right. You're right. You're right. A lot of people, yeah. So yeah, I agree. Everybody needs the econ 101 class for sure, at least. Facts. Facts. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Crony capitalism is essentially what happens when the correct guardrails are not put in place. So when people are doing evil things, uh, that's not inherently to capitalism. It's just bad people misusing the system or cracks. And it's, of course, yeah, exactly. Insider trading, corruptions for sure. We had a goaded conversation. God, what was Z? Was that in the conversation on Wednesday night with Kenny when we were talking about yeah, it was, I think. When we were talking about the government's job was the money part, or the money part was one of government's job, and they've done such a terrible job at doing that job. So while other people are creating these other avenues. That was Wednesday night conversation, right? Yeah, with Kenny. Yeah. The correct guardrails, I mean, are in place, but people are going to do the human people thing and be greedy and take from others, and humans are gonna human, man. I don't know. That's why permissionless tech is huge. Facts. But Z, a lot of people don't know what that phrase means or is, or where to find it, or why to find it. So when you have administrations in power that favor the rich, that will cut regulations which are meant to keep capitalism in check. Facts. The rich get richer. But Nacho, that's what I'm saying. Like, and then just going back to the whole like GME and going back to GameStop and having the everyday homies, the retail investors or whatever, rally together with a common goal and stick to it. How do we even how do we have the admin that we have? That's why you gotta explain, Mr. Host. I'll be getting there. I'll be getting there. But with that said, I don't think capitalism is inherently bad. Okay, so what is like the actual definition of capitalism? Like just an economic or political system in which a country's trade or an industry are controlled by private owners for profit. So just businesses. Businesses being able to business. Yeah, but that's the tricky part where you have the economic and political system controlled by privates. Bro, I still don't get Marxist either. Marxism either. Think of it at its core. You have a product or service. Yep. Yep. No, I mean, I get it, man. I get it. I get it. I just don't. The part that I don't get is like the greed by any means necessary. I'm a very collaborative person. Like I say all the time, y'all. I say all the time. It's like it's a kindergarten concept. Can you share or are you a hoarder? The end. And that's where all the problems stem from. It's like you don't understand that you see somebody else in need or people in need, and you can share what you have, pull what you have. There are communities across the globe that can do that just fine, and they are taught that at a very child level. Some people just don't get that concept, and they just, no, this is my ball. You can't play with it. Or I make the rules around how you can use my stuff. These are my box of crayons. You can't use them. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy talk. But mm. Most basic idea is that you have a service or product. You're willing to barter for that, for an X amount, depending on the demand. Yes. Most Western civilization are individualistic, and Eastern society are more collectivism. Yeah, yeah. But you do have, it's a mix and balance. Like, we have some of that collectivism in the West, and there is some of that individualistic mindsets and philosophies, on the East too. It's but yeah, I feel you. But Nacho, that's the coolest thing for me. And getting back to jump, trying to, I help you here. We try to explain you know, I think that was so cool about NFTs and crypto, and anybody being able to make their own coin or spin up their own coin and smart contracts and the whole Ethereum and all that good stuff, because it was a huge return to the barter and trade concept, barter and trade within communities, within whatever, with on chain, whatever, um, just all in a digital realm, on the internet, peer-to-peer networks, blah, 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 blah. And I don't think a lot of people kind of understood what that was or what that meant or how valuable that is. I agree. That's why democratic socialists. That's why I'm a democratic socialist. But to a certain extent, I don't go as far as my boy Zoran. But I think some things should never be for profit. I mean, healthcare, education, prime examples. I mean, but why do we say that though? I think the only reason that we say that is because there's some people out there that abuse that. You know what I'm saying? I know plenty of companies out there, plenty of companies, old companies, startups, whatever, that are in healthcare and are in education, and they are for profit, and they're doing the social good and helping communities and helping kids and helping people and whatever, all of that. But then I know also old companies, new companies, startups, whatever, that are also doing the opposite and screwing over whoever they can just to make the biggest dollar in healthcare and in education. So I think it can be. I don't think it should never be for profit. I think just so many people out there have abused that, because health and education for humans are just two things that we really can come together. Humans can, the majority of us can agree that those things are highly necessary for everyone. I say that, but some people, well, that's a tricky statement in itself. Tony in the building. Soy Tony. What's going on, family? How you doing? Europe, it's good to see you. What's the word, man? How's everything going your way? We diving in, man. Great conversation as always. Well, we have tried capitalism with healthcare, and it does not serve the masses. Look at every country that has universal healthcare. They're able to serve more people with less per dollar spent per person. We spend more than every country on healthcare. Yeah, yeah, and I think and a lot of companies, top tier Naji talks for Sheezy. You know how we get down. Yes. I mean, it's all an experiment, man. It's all experiment. And some countries, some collectives, some cities, some states, whatever. They're trying to. I don't know, but I think those countries that have universal healthcare, is it by choice, or is it by force, or is there a balance of different places around the globe have tried the whole spectrum of tactics? Because I think if what I'm trying to say is we shouldn't have to force people to understand that that is a necessity for the community. And if we do, then we have to force them. Then we have to kind of educate and understand why that is and try to redirect that philosophy and mindset for the community. I don't know. The way insurance makes money is again supply and demand. So the only way insurance would make profit is if they paid out less than they take in. Mm. It doesn't work for healthcare because everyone is eventually going to get sick in some shape, form, or fashion, huh? It's wild, man. I don't know. I don't have the answers there. Universal healthcare was a battle in every country, just like fighting for the weekend or no child labor laws. Again, these are the guardrails capitalism needs because you'll have these people in the tops of these whatever companies, entities that will work other people to death. Like, I mean, quite literally, the rich will never just give you ish for free. So why that statement right there? Why is that? Are they all just the little kids who never learned to share in kindergarten? They were just the hoarders, or they're in environments and that environment was passed down to just hoard forever? Like, I don't that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the part that escapes me because I don't think like that. So it's like I don't think it's just that. They think they're better than others. You can think that you can think that you what but like what do they mean by better? What do they mean by what does that mean? Better. Better at what? Stealing? Like some people think they're better at stealing than others, and they are. Like what do you mean? He's like, I'm not them, they're dumb. Hey, Elon thinks that he can run the budget better than the government. But he cannot though. But he cannot though. I'm sure he thinks that he could attempt it and that he could right, he can't. I mean, hmm, I mean, hmm, well, but the hubris these people have. Yeah, yeah. But for as many Elons that are out there, we can point to other folks that I don't know, maybe we can't. 10 people have more combined wealth than 90% of the population. Global population? Oh, US or us or the question is like how or why? I mean, is the supply and demand thing again? I mean, he that individual started off with what he was with the PayPal crew, right? All of those folks in that Silicon Palo Alto time frame, right? Yeah. I mean, but that's a like reading those names though, it's kind of like a diverse group of individuals though, if you think about it. Not you can obviously think of similarities between all of them, but I mean, individually, they're different people, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I think crony capitalism is how they get to that point. Do you think any of those people are happy? Do you think any of those people are happy? I don't think so. I don't think any of those people are happy. If we have good regulations and proper tax policies, I don't think billionaires would exist. Hmm. Bro, I'm happy. He said most people why are people not happy? Many non-billionaires not happy. It's true. Elon took to know that money can't buy you happiness, which means okay. I know not me and you. I know, but hmm. Elon's own kid. A lot. Well, I mean, and that we talked about that on stream too. That dynamic between that's a whole new thing where some of these billionaires is like, I'm not leaving my kids with nothing. Huh? I mean, you created those individuals. Y'all, they might just be looking in the mirror like, dang, these entitled, spoiled brats don't want to do nothing, just party and whatever. You're creating a mirror. Some people need some kids to look into that mirror. Not a single woman has ever liked him for himself, just his money. And you know, I don't. I can't say that that's true, Ninja. People are y'all really trying to talk about this, huh? Man, he took credit to the man he stuck by his girl from college before his fame. And that's cool. I think I don't know, man. I just think people maybe y'all right. It is the hubris, it is the ego. They just feel entitled to stuff, all the stuff, anything. But where does that come from? People aren't uh, the entitlement. I mean, I know these individuals believe that they've worked really hard for uh, amassing more than 90% of the rest of the humans on the globe. And they probably really truly believe that whatever they've put in has awarded them what they have. He might be cheating on down low. I don't know, but he's still his girlfriend married with two. Oh my gosh. I mean, everybody has their own metrics on the cool parts of what they've have been doing. And I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't think anybody right now. Yeah, and that too, man, is but I think with that, I think and I've said this before, I think all of them has just been playing this weird, out of control power struggle, power control, blackmail game years and years and years and years as people, and to pass that down, whoever um quote unquote role models or um what's the other word? Like I can't even think of the word right now. Um I don't know. But yeah, it's weird, it's stupid, it's dark, it's like but I think just if more people were taught early on that I don't know, man, that everything should be respected and revered for this just the life and the connection that is. I think so many people are not happy because I think they do realize that, humans are not a species that is individualistic. We are a community species, and people find that out the hard way when there's nobody around them. You stream? Absolutely not. I'm crying. Why not? Nacho, get into it, man. Get into it. Get into it. Dubs. Dubs, dubs, dubs. Yeah, from JV. Shout out to JV, man. Killing it. Still going crazy. Yeah, man. I don't know, y'all. Sound Metal 92 for sure. W network effect. That's what I'm talking about, man. Collaboration, sharing resources, information, knowledge, time, attention. It's crazy to me that so many people don't understand that fundamental aspect. They should, but then I just be looking at people, that are selfish or whatever, or just rude people. Like, okay, so check this out. Like, we go out to eat, right? You go out to eat at a cool little steakhouse. What you got into? What got you into streaming, G? Hey, Mr. Shut in the building. What's going on, family? How you doing? It's good to see you. Um, we've been making content for a long time, man. I'm founder behind Onaji and Onaji University. It's a community that started back in 2022. We started as a PFP 10K PFP collection and NFTs, that whole side, but very BIPOC focused. Then we kind of bridged out into the teaching side because a lot of homies were asking me like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about with all this, emerging tech stuff and the crypto side, blockchain, all that good stuff. I have no idea what you're saying. So we quickly were like, okay, let's get into this teaching part. And back in February 2022 is when we started hosting our Twitter spaces. We're doing like, audio only podcast room type vibes and having go to conversations, week to week. And it's been a really good time. Hopped into live streaming in April last year, and just crossed over day 200 yesterday on our second streak. So a little milestone action. It's gonna be a good time. But I feel like the second half starting now, and I'm loving it, man. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I just really be just yapping with the homies. Y'all be coming through. We're having some goaty conversations. Sometimes I'll be trying to remember to share screen and things and all that. But I really kind of followed, my community. I got some faculty members, some OG deans, some big well energies, some right hands and stuff. They've been pushing me like, yo, bro, we got to do some video cam on stuff. 200, yes. Amos being a building. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get it right. Let me get you right. Let me get you right. Let me get you right. What? There we go. Got him. Okay, W speed. Hey, Havens be in our building. W family. Yeah. 200 days straight, W commitment. Yeah, and I'm blessed to really share that milestone with y'all. No lie. Like there was plenty of times where I was like, nah, I'm not trying to spark up today. I can start the streak back over the next day. I'm not gonna quit streaming, but yeah, there's been plenty of times where I was just like the dailies, it's not for me. So shout out to y'all, Z, he be hitting me. Yo, when you going live. Hey Miss V, like, no, you better get up. You better get up and go stream. What are you doing? So yeah, it's a testament to the community for real. Not just me, because what's your short and long-term goals in streaming and life in general? Bang, I love that. It's not what I'm talking about. Got the soundboard. Shout out to Hey Miss V for making me put the soundboard back up. I love it. Short term and long term in streaming, mostly just, man, I treat streaming, no lie, like another art form. I'm a big creator energy guy. I'm an artist through and through, probably to annoy a lot of people as well too. But yeah, I've been creating, drawing, any kind of art medium I can get my hands on, I will. And I really kind of treat streaming as just a new art medium to build community, build, branding, all that good stuff, and just, learn and grow in the tech, man. I've always been a super big tech head. But just in K bye. It's good to see you. So what's up? I was thinking about the Zow as a theme park though, because some of a random because of some random comment like a wheel and spokes. See, yeah. We just need to get to the bag. Just get to some bag, a bag, something, build community. Slow growth, it's fine, it's all good. But yeah, we got some huge ideas. Different brands are the spokes, and people can come in at any point. Hey, that's fire. That's fire. But we've been building content for a long time, just talking about emerging tech. So that's my main focus since the past like 4 years. We started Onaji back in 2022, building our core community of almost 1,000 wallets. So Got a strong community of homies that have been riding with us for over 4 years now. But our mission, the community basically has dubbed us, Web3 blockchains first HBCU. So that's our vibe. Just Black, brown, and allied focus, teaching and elevating the homies, the home team in emerging tech. So getting into some nerdy talks and all that good stuff, and the AI tools, that whole evolution. We've been, following that journey, growing together in AI and blockchain and Web3 crypto as well too. So metaverse, all that as well too. AR, VR, this all emerging technology. That's what we've been. That's what we've been. Building community and helping each other grow in, man. So I started streaming. I really followed my guy Jaden Violet, JV, another super huge creator that I met also in blockchain Web3 back in 2023. Um, and yeah, so he's been killing it. He completed his first year, started January 1st last year. Did his 365. I'm big mod squad lead mod over there type energy. So yeah, I really kind of followed him in April last year. You start turn the cam on myself, and the rest has been history, man. So yeah, it's been a good time. It's good to have y'all here, man. But those are the goals, just to really keep educating the homies, the home team in emerging tech, and that's it. That's it. Sounds familiar? Jaden Violet? Oh yeah, Jaden. Yeah, Jaden all over the place, man. For sure. For sure. He's cooking up. He's cooking up. The purple guy with the UVR, Underground Violet Rave, man. He's a musician, and yeah, he's killing it, hopping into streaming, and he's a creator himself, man. He's an artist. He's an artist, producer, creative, and he's really approaching live streaming as well as a new art medium, and he's really killing it. And yeah, it's exciting to watch him. It's exciting to grow alongside him, and all that good stuff. There he goes, by the way. Excited to see your journey. Appreciate you, family. So yeah, my main goal, since 4 years has been to help build the Onaji fam, man. That's our brand. I'm founder behind Onaji and Onaji University, and just building community globally, and getting the word out there, building content. It's a good time. It's a good time. What about you? You stream as well too? What's going on, man? I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through, man. How did you find us? For sure. For sure. But today we was getting on this day 201, getting in some fire conversation around, economics, philosophy. It's a good call. It's a good call. You got the goats in here. So that's what's up. That is what's up. We had an amazing stream yesterday. I have a lot of core community that like watches, that doesn't really like, we got a handful of folks that be coming in, tuning in live, in and out. The alert gang going crazy, but our VODs have been really kind of moving. So it's cool. I don't know. I think for me, that's one of the craziest parts of streaming. I don't know who's watching these videos, but it's cool. Go to that localism at some point. Tell me more if you down. What you talking about? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. What you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Well, that's what's up. So yeah, man. Oh, texted you. Ah, Fashizi. Let me see what you cooking up. Doop, 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 doop. Mm. Not on stream, just chilling. I was scrolling, listening to y'all talk about the tech bros for a bit, and figured I see what you're about. That's love, man. No, I appreciate you. Appreciate you for sure. For sure. Thank you for coming through, man. Yeah, it's been a good time. Yeah, we definitely. I mean. Oh shoot! Can y'all even hear me? Oh no, y'all didn't even tell me that the cam. Wait, why? Why my mic sounds like it's? Oh, it might be just flashing red because it's about to die. Hopefully, let me switch mics real quick. Nice to listen to some intelligent streamers. Hey, I, you know, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me switch real quick. That's kind of that really kind of is the feedback that we really got um from the beginning. Yeah, I love this comment. Yeah. Is that it was like a lot of the homies were coming through, and of course it's like it's a young crowd, man. And I'm an old for sure. But I have a good time kicking it with the young homies, young generations and stuff. Y'all are so cool. But a lot of people were coming in and they were like, yeah, it's really kind of refreshing to see somebody just not on the whole brain rot, viral short form wave that is all over. Because I'll be honest, I wasn't tapped in with the purple app with Twitch like at all before hopping in, before my guy JV started streaming his journey. I wasn't on the purple app at all. He said, "Oh, you don't even look 30." I'm crying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm 41. I'm 41. So yeah, I actually had my mom on yesterday. So it was a good time, man. We had a solid little interview with moms. It was cool. It was like, yeah, we were talking for like 2.5 hours, man. So but yeah, I'm 41. I'm 41. So, hey, black don't crack, man. Drink your water, exfoliate, all that good stuff. Move your body. Fountain of youth is movement. You know what I'm saying? For sure. For sure. But yeah, it's been a good time, and I really appreciate that. And it's really like refreshing for me to hear that the homies are tapped in and they want more of that. It's like, I knowing what I knew on the outside looking in, it was like, okay, they enjoy doom scrolling forever and just this is the type of content. But no, that's not the case. The young homies are tapped in. They want to, some long form stuff, some uh content with substance and all that. They want to learn things, and that was really refreshing for me because I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the old heads like me, we was like, dang, the youth is lost. But I think, that's just and being in streaming and being on this journey and even watching JV, as the mod squad, I'm seeing that a lot of this stuff is being pumped at y'all. And it's really kind of sad. It's really unfortunate. And I'm trying to like think back if like that's not a new thing, just in a different form. But it's very crazy. It's very crazy to see like that dynamic. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming through, and that's kind of been the sentiment. Is like, yeah, we're tapped in, and like if you have any questions, anything that you really want to talk about or anything, feel free, man. We'll dive into anything. Well, some topics we'll keep it nice and PC. This is a professionalish channel. You know what I'm saying? This is the business page, if you will. But yeah, it's all good. Bro, for real, it's crazy. I definitely thought you was like 30 when I first saw your stream. That's fire. That's fire. We out here. Win person? No, no, not yet. Not yet, Z. Maybe yeah, yeah. I got a couple different alter egos and stuff. I want to talk conspiracy theories. Mm, this guy. What kind of conspiracy theories we talking? You know what? I don't really, yeah, advanced bands. Yeah, that's one of them. That's too funny. Yeah. Oh, some GME? Man, we could talk GME. I don't know about the conspiracies though. Is that a conspiracy? I mean, I feel like, what I'm saying. You said your lead mod for JV, so you are committed to building the Najee brand in JV. Oh yes, big yes, yes. Bro, speaking. Oh, here we go, bro. Speaking of conspiracy. Oh, here we go. What's good, Nacho? What's good, my guy? Yeah, I'm lead mod over there for JV. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. JB's brand, the UVR. Shout out to the UVR. Yeah, I do. I'm a graphic designer as well. Heavy artist and all that good stuff. So, um, okay. Yeah. You know what's funny about Miss Owens is I have like some other wild story, like family story that's connected. Is that his brand UVR? Yes, that is his brand, his community. His yeah, his name is handle. Jaden Violet is his artist name. So he's a music artist, Yeah, search Jaden Violet on all the platforms out there. You feel me? All DSPs. For sure. His music's going crazy. But yeah, UVR is the underground Violet rave, and That's community, and he's been building that for a hot minute. Hey, what's good, family? Hey, follower goal met 480 followers. Nah, y'all showing too much love. We already on this journey to 500 followers. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's probably it's not thousands, millions, and all that good stuff yet. We about to hit this 500 pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, you want to see this edit I just made? Maybe, possibly. What's going on, fam? Tell me about that. How long you been clipping up and doing that stuff, man? It's good to see you. Leo in a building. What's the word, man? How'd you find us? Let me know what's good. Let me know what's good, man. But yeah, that's his brand, UVR. It actually started because he was actually throwing actual, um, rave parties across the Nate, or well, is he global yet? Not yet, but across the US. Do you know Poppy Playtime? I don't. I know I've seen the name, I seen the thing, but I don't know what that is. A prototype edit. Okay. I'm gonna have to tap in. I saw him on one of those streamers you should watch out for. Yes, man. He's been picking up so much steam, bro. Like it's crazy. Approaching 10K follows, man. It's nuts. I think he's at like 9.1 something. Do you have Discord? I do. Say what's up over there. Oh, I'm on IG everywhere, man. OHNAHJI. I think it's the Discord one, but yeah, man. 4 days for the edit, man. Okay, you was probably cooking. You was cooking up. You was cooking up. That's weak. Not just say, who's been wilding out like crazy. What she do recently? I mean, I ain't finna say nothing crazy. It is March. It is Women's Month. Yeah, feel what I'm saying? Wait, what? That's what's up. But yeah, man, this is the growth is incredible. I'm having too much fun. I can't wait until I don't know. Find her entertaining. I think she she's doing okay. I feel like it's very important. Speaking of just in the US and being of African descent in the US, I feel like there is responsibilities to uphold for the betterment of Black and brown people. Black people also, and brown people also, and the collective Black and brown people, and even allies and all that good stuff, and branching out there. I think most of the homies know and understand this. But again, this being a capitalistic society that we are in, some of the home team, have caused us to create the phrase that not all skin folk is kinfolk. But I also get it. I get it. I understand. I don't agree, of course. Like a lot of it sounds crazy, I mean, she has some stances sometimes that aligns with some of my favorite creators out there. You know what I'm saying? She not that far off with some of the takes than like a Kanye. And I love Ye. I know he has problems and issues that I hope he takes care of. Same with Miss Owens. I know she got problems and things she need to take care of. I hope she takes care of them. You know what I'm saying? But there is a due diligence that I feel that all home team, specifically the Black folks in the US, have to the global community, the diaspora, and the community of Black folks in America, and just knowing the history of us in America. Simple as that. So right now she has a multi-part series going called Bride of Charlie, where she's basically insinuating that Erica had something to do with her husband's death. Like she's going back through her whole childhood, making Seem like this is all people say. Yeah, that's a wild arc. That's a wild arc. Your temple, hey, everything is a community. It's like if you're a hammer, everything looks like an. Oh, that's a bar. That's a bar. Yeah, I don't know enough about all that. I know what I know is I seen the types, the type of community, individual, whoever that was rooting for, cheering for, championing, mourning this entire situation. And I had no idea this even existed. I did. I had seen it and scrolled right past for what it is. And I saw the types of champions, mourners, and all that stuff, and said, okay, I have all the information that I need personally to continue about this conversation. Was that PC enough? Wait. Yes, yes, it was. Yes, it was. He said, I mean, she's not wrong, though. Yeah, I don't want to say, I don't want to say that, hmm, I don't want to say that I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's that I have other pressing problems. Yeah, I have other more pressing problems for sure. That is not my fight. None of that is my fight. So on that point, I would say I was a huge Ye fan most of my life, but I had to come to terms. I got tired of defending his craziness. And I mean, Nacho, you don't. I feel like I feel you, but I don't feel like we have to defend his craziness at all. Like we know the mindset of that artist. We know. uh, but I believe on separating the art from the artist. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we have to separate the art from the artist. I think the his prowess of the capacity of artist that he is comes from not separating him from the art. Like it goes hand in hand, a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? I think he is the perfect use case of like the art reflects life. Like all of these arcs that he's been on throughout his life, he puts it in the music, and the music is phenomenal. And it is what it is. But the boy needs the boy needs some help. But if the remix to Ignition comes on, we still dancing. Are you, Nacho? Because I'm not. I'm still not. I'm still not dancing. And that might be, I feel like that's an eroding take, especially in light of everything that's been going on recently. But I'm still not dancing. I'm still not. I'm still not. There's other music. That's been my stance this entire time, is that there's other things that we can find to listen to. You know, it's too funny that you brought that up too, because like I remember, was it last year or 2 years ago? During summer, I was at the pool. I was at the pool, and we got we've got one of the what you call it. I was at the pool, and this Hispanic lady, old Hispanic lady, came out, right? And she had her speaker with her, and she was blaring it out loud at the pool, like a whole playlist of Robert. And I was like, oh, oh. That was it. That was it. I was like, okay, interesting. But I don't know. But I also think about one of the great, yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. Again, there's other music to listen to. Plenty of credible accusations against him. Facts. Facts. I think all of these people that go through this machine of the music industry, and yeah, it I don't want to know, to be honest. Mm, I do not want to know, but I can imagine. It's terrible. He said, "You got too many Jewish friends." I feel you. Hey, same here. Same here. There is, but some music is just legendary. Yeah, but there's other legendary music. You're right. You're right. You know, Uh, it's a lot. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky, man. It's tricky. I think also too. He's all be dead. I hate 90% of new hip hop. I don't even know what new hip hop even is. Like I'll be like saying an artist that I think is like young to me, and they're like old unk to the kids now, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out the loop. I'm out the loop. If your effing rap name sounds like an Xbox gamer tag, I'm crying. You clowning, Nacho. You clowning. I mean, hey, the kids are gonna be all right. The kids are gonna be all right, man. The kids are gonna be all right. So, but music is changing. I don't know. You know, can't man. I'm too old. Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel you. There's some stuff I can't really listen to. There's some stuff that I really do like though. But I'm still an R&B head heavy. Um, and I don't really mind like the Oons club music and stuff. Like again, I was in Vegas and all that good stuff. I like a little four to the floor type of energy, some pop music. It's cool. I don't know. When you hear it, these youngins talking about Cardi, greatest rapper ever. I'll be honest, I haven't heard enough. I haven't heard enough. I think I listened to the last joint. Um I listened to the last one, and it's like what I will say though, what I will say, yeah, I am music. I listen to I am music. I am music is cool. He said he's mid. I think here's the thing though that I do love. I love this new wave of the black rock star. Like this new arc, new wave, new era of black rock star, black stadium music. Yes, I am here for any and all of that situation. Of course, it comes with the rock star things, but from a musical genre experimental arc of music in the US from the home team, I'm here for all of it. All of it. It is fire. So culturally, it's really cool. But is it for me? Is it all for me? No, no, not at all. Not at all. You know, I like, I grew up on some lyrical miracle stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. The problem is the youngins haven't heard enough, but they've heard enough for them. Everything that we're saying that they haven't heard is old. And of course, we had the same argument too back in the day when we were kids. I ain't trying to hear that old people music. Some of it's fly, some of it was forced on us or whatever. Yeah, legendary music. But the whole all of it, we wasn't trying to hear that, man. Bro, think about 90s, 2000s rappers. If you subjectively look at a list of the top 20, how many Gen Z gonna make that list? But that's us knowing about 90s and 2000s hip hop and R&B. It's different. They don't know. They don't need to know. They just. It's 2026, man. So Pac and Biggie died before I was old enough. Like Pac and Biggie died when I was like 5. Okay. Yeah. I listened to their whole catalog when I became a teen. How was that? How was that? That's it. Yeah, that's probably from a musical's perspective, that's life changing. That's a life changing, running those two whole catalog for sure. These youngins don't even listen to stuff from 2 years ago. Yeah. It's but at that point, it's like it's music history though. And a lot of people they don't really aren't really hip to history in general and music history not at all. Like some people just really just don't care. But for those who do, It unlocks a whole new level of understanding. Just even inspirations from some of their favorite, you know, current artists that took inspiration or take inspiration or know, you know, some of those early artists, early stories, and all that good stuff. So what I'm saying is they miss out on amazing art music because they brain rotted. Yeah, but a lot of them don't know that that's the case, you know. And what I'm seeing is that stuff is being pushed. It's being pushed. The microwave era is being pushed, man. Not sure you just got to be patient with them, man. Just give them some good recommendations. It's a cultural change. Facts, facts. You know, but the only way to be that bridge, though, and get into those rooms and get into those mindsets to where they'll even listen to you, you got to embrace what they're embracing already, though. So you know, you got to listen to what they think are the greatest, their champions, whoever. You have to be in tune, in touch with it, or they won't. You can't connect. You know. He said I like some new stuff. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Some of it is like, yeah, it's cool. You know, it's interesting, man. The music and mindset. You know, substances. Music and substance has been going hand in hand for as long as music, especially in the U.S. The music's changing. Unfortunately, also the vices are changing. It's wild, man. And all of it is on the internet 24/7. Just irritates me when I hear people list their favorite artists and not a single legend on the I know, but hmm. You said JV's a prime offender of that. I mean, well, okay, so I mean, knowing what I know of JV, you know, he's always asked this question, you know, his greats, who is his favorites, whatever, and he'll list Travis Scott, Justin Bieber, and Drake. And I get it. I understand that take. Do I have the same take? No. Do I like those three artists? Yeah, they're cool. Are they on my top? Maybe not. I think Bieber might be up there as far as like that type of niche down artist, if you know what I'm getting at. But so he doesn't know hip hop history. Yeah, they may make the gift shop at Rushmore. Crying. I'm crying. I I like that take. I like that take because it kinda showcases, the rank the okay, alright, let's go, put me on the spot, we gonna see if Unc knows some music ball, but I'm telling you, I'm a heavy 90s R&B head. Yeah, I'm a heavy 90s R&B head, and of course, in 90s R&B, that was blending with hip hop like crazy. So, but let's get it. I'm ready for the rank. Also, keep in mind, I am a musician myself, a singer myself, a producer myself, a keys piano player myself. So the people who produce, they're high up on my list. The musicianship is high up on my list. So, shout out to y'all, man. Go to conversation so far. I can't even lie. Yapping with B162, starting the second 200 reign. Second half starts now. No, this is a go to conversation, man. I appreciate y'all so much for the show. For sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. And Z, I don't know when Advanced Band's gonna come out, man. I might, but I might not. I might not. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm also not trying to go on no crazy rants and stuff. I like the constraints and confinements of the professional Najee page. It's good for me. All right, here we go. Pac, Biggie, Nas, Jay-Z, M, Wu-Tang, Wayne, Kung Fu, Kenny, Drake, J. Cole, 3000, Yay, DMX. Golly, okay, Nacho. I have to rank them? Why? I mean, I love all of them. So you're gonna have to give me a category or a guidelines on what I'm ranking. This is fire though. I like this. Go ahead. He said you ain't got a rank, but you was just trying to test if I knew everybody in there, huh? I see it. I see it. No, it's a goated list. Um, yeah, of course. But I could definitely see you listing that list to someone and they not really know a lot of those people on there. How many of those you think JV has heard? Heard of the name or listened to some of like their music, or I don't know. He's 24 and his favorites are, yeah, I don't know. Listen to the discography. Oh, he knows Drake's front to back. You got Drake in there. He knows some J. Cole music. I can't remember if he's a fan or if not. Andre 3000, Outkast, Big Boy. I don't even know if he knows the AT aliens like that. I don't know if he knows Andre 3000 at all. He said like one or two. He's 24 years old. He knows some Pac music for sure. He's got to know some Biggie music. He definitely knows some Jay-Z music. I don't think he probably likes Jay-Z. Jay-Z is old compared to him. Nas, he might know a couple, he might not know Nas at all. He knows who M is. Everybody knows who M is. I don't know if he could. He probably has no idea what Wu-Tang is. He probably knows. A lot of kids probably know the logo of Wu-Tang. That's it, which is kind of crazy. I would venture to say I don't know if I would bet on him being able to name a person in Wu-Tang. I don't even think I can name all the members. I'm not a huge Wu-Tang fan, but shout out to Wu. They go crazy. He definitely knows a lot of Ye for sure. And X, I don't know if he knows DMX like that either. He definitely knows a lot of Wayne because of the Drake situation. And because of that as well too, he don't really funk with Kenny. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Isn't that crazy? Because come on that list is probably thousands of hours. Yeah, facts. Also, this is not a knock on him specifically. It's just general observation about his generation. Yeah, a lot of those are old heads. Like a lot of those people are old heads to me. You know what I'm saying? Like 10, 15 years on my age, and I'm old. Most younger gen put zero effort into learning history of anything. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I feel like and music history is interesting too, because I think there's a really solid, like fun way of presenting that to people. You know what I'm saying? Like we listen to stuff, but he does listen to a lot of old school music as well too, but it's like an eclectic palette. You know what I'm saying? And he does like singers too, though. You know? And then you got to think he's got more of a global lens as well too. So, like his family, where a lot of us growing up, we listened to the music our parents was listening to. That's how we got put on to those 70s, 80s and stuff, you know? And his parents was, you know, they probably listening to like some of the Eastern folks that were killing it. Yeah, for sure. I'm Indian too, so I can relate to the Bollywood stuff. There you go. There you go. And that's fire. And that's a whole, you know, they got a whole different, they got a whole different musical scale. Fire. If you don't know the OG stuff either, hey, well, hey, you know, that's all good. Nacho's like, these kids got to get it together. I feel like we were not that way growing up. Yeah. Yeah. That's a solid list, though. I dig that list. That makes me want to go listen to all of their stuff. Not gonna lie. And I'm heavily from the West, you know, but I definitely know a lot of, you know, New York history, hip hop history, Atlanta history, you know, Virginia music history, all that good stuff. Music from the East, Chi-Town. Um, but I also know a lot of West, like a lot of West, a lot of LA, a lot of, you know, that and a lot of Bay Area for sure. So listening to Illmatic the other day, yeah, 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 yeah. Genius. Also another one who doesn't get enough credit. Killer Mike kills it too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love Killer Mike's grind, like too, outside of the music, just like everything he's doing, just culturally outside of that as well too. Let me open this door real quick. Run the juice goaded? Yeah, facts. Thank you, thank you. Yep. So not sure no bar, man. A ball, man. That's what's up. Not sure. I'm gonna send you what's the best place to reach you outside of this? Because I have a list. I think I showed it on stream, but me and Heyman's V, we put together like this our favorite albums. I think it was like favorite albums of all time. There's a lot of R&B. It's in the UVR joint. All right, perfect. I'll send you that list. You gotta let me know what you think about it. You gotta let me know what you think about it. For sure. Nah, there's a lot of visionary folks, man. A lot of brilliant, bright, talented folks in music, man, and it's cool. But there's a lot of people that do music every year. Got an idea for you? What's up? What's up? But I definitely want to know, and I want to get more tapped in with, you know, a lot of the newer goated albums and all that good stuff too. I want to review that kind of stuff too. But I'm a heavy technical ear, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, some kind of hip hop trivia for sure. You can play Guess the Rapper and just play some OG songs. That's kind of fire too. Yeah, that's a dope segment. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Shout out to you. Not you over here producing. I dig it. Guess the Rapper. Yeah, man. It's cool. I love it. I love it. You can play like the hits, and I bet the youngins will still be confused. Yeah, I mean, I think they're supposed to. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be, man. You know, it's all good. They're gonna be all right. But this new Black rock star joint they're on, and I need Beyonce to drop this Act 3, the rock joint, and watch the whole game shift. I cannot wait for that. I want to hear more screaming guitars. I want to see more dreaded up black bands like what's their name? God, I want to say Paramore, but that's not them. It is them. It's not them. That's a different band. Shout out to Paramore. They go crazy with Haley. What is their name? It starts with a P too. It's gone. It's gone. But I know the song name. Why you gotta do me like that? All right, let's see. Paradox. I was close. Shout out to Paradox. Nah, yeah, we need more of that. See, you got that patience because you raise kids. I mean, yeah, maybe. But also, like, yeah. But also, my music taste is also not like, I don't know. If I, but so I get it. I understand. I'm probably out on the island with some of my musical taste and takes as well too. But it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. All right, Nacho. What else you got? I'm the old man yelling at clouds. Yeah, I do that too. I do that too a lot. I do that more with tech though. He said, "F them kids, man." With the music, Hey, I didn't gave that up. All right, man. Got to run. All right, cool, cool. We gonna close up shop. It's W hour and 30 family. Not sure you to go, man. I appreciate you. I gotta screenshot your list though. Let me screenshot your list because yeah, big ball. Yes. Trying to think of like who I would include in that, but yeah. All right, man. Catch you later for sure, for sure. All right, chap. We're gonna get up out of here. Cooked. Another amazing Yappin with beat, y'all. Shot the top of the head. Give a real top 20. All right, bet. That's what's up. All right, gang. Yes, sir. We out of here. Yapping with YwB162. I'll be back again tomorrow for day 202. Let's see, Friday. Oh, yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. Yeah, so Najee, the staple, our longest running segment, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. PST tomorrow on Najee Saturday. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real good one. Dive in. We'll dive in. I think Boss might be back, or maybe a couple more weeks. We'll see. But yeah, tune in with us tomorrow, 10 a.m. PST for our longest running segment, and we'll be back. So you guys have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. Get outside. Move your body. Get your steps in. Get your run in. Throw some weight around. Get in the weight room. Whatever. Fountain of Youth is movement, y'all. So let's get after it. You guys are good. I appreciate the conversation so much. Yeah. All right. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all be good. Peace.